Ah, yeah, heck yeah. Hey guys, it's been a long time. It feels so good to be back. And to be honest, I really missed all of you because I've been away for over the past months now. And it feels so good to be back. Now, as 412 kept mentioning, I've been fully trying to recover for the past 4 months now. And I have been doing so much better ever since. And no matter what, I'm not going to give up on every single one of you guys because you guys are amazing. You guys are very supportive. And most of all of you guys have got a big heart on your sleeves. Now, I had to apologize about the lighting. The light bulb in my room did not bright enough a little bit. It's been getting pretty hard as of late. And I thought for sure the lighting in my room would have just brightened it up. It's probably burnt out or something. Anyways, it feels good to be back for you guys because I'm not going to give up no matter what. Because this live stream has been something I've been wanting to do for a while now. Now, originally it was supposed to be on Friday, but after talking with my board of directors and everyone else. Hey, Anaya. Hey, little sis. Welcome. Now, as I was saying, after talking with my board of directors and mostly everyone these days. Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, after talking with my board of directors, I've decided that this live stream was too good to wait for, along with my board of directors. We all agreed that this live stream is too good to wait for, so we're giving it to you guys right here and right now. Just like as Cool 412 kept saying for the past 4 months now, I have been in counseling for the past 4 months. I have been fully recovering as of late, and I have been trying to get so much better at the time. But no matter what, I am not giving up on all of you. And there is no doubt that this live stream is dedicated to all of you guys, because you guys oh boy. So anyways, it just feels so good to be back live streaming again for you guys because I've been away for 4 months now. And I'm just so glad to be back. And I'm not going to give up on everyone here because this live stream is dedicated to all you guys for all the amazing support for the past months. And I want to thank you all so much for that. And no matter what, I will never give up on my passion, my dream of not only trying to become a professional wrestler, but also to make sure that you guys get the most amazing videos of all time. And no matter what, some of the great videos that you guys will never forget. And that's been my goal ever since I first started YouTube, is that I'm never going to give up. And no matter what. As far as I remember, there have been some people out there that kept telling me was, he's finished, over the hill, expired. He'll never make it in professional wrestling. Well, more importantly, he's nothing more than a small-time Las Vegas boy who can't even make a dang good video. But as time went on for me for the past months, I've been so thankful from all the amazing support from you guys, because you guys really showed why 412 Films is not only here to stay, on why it is not only the best YouTube channel of all time, but to make sure that you guys get the best videos and get the best storytelling that you guys have never seen before. And that's a promise I'm willing to keep to every single one of you, no matter what. And I will never, ever give up on all of you. But the only thing I'm going to say is a lot of good things go to the good Lord. And more importantly, to my precious baby sister, Ariana. Even my baby girl, Consuelo, who's already been through so much as it is. I mean, I've already seen how far things have changed over the years. Because sometimes you just never know what to expect. And sometimes, yeah, and sometimes you just don't know what else is next. And needless to say, I've been struggling through so much after those past months, including last summer. But I'm very thankful that you guys have been supporting the channel for over those past months, including the 4 months today. You guys are amazing. You guys have a big heart on your sleeves. And I promise that I'll never give up on every single one of you, no matter what. Because all I'm going to say is 412 Films is here to stay, and we are not giving up on every single one of you. And if everyone has already seen the official 412 and Astro Boy episodes, I was very thankful for that. You guys got a chance to see that, because I wanted to try something new for the channel since last summer. For everything these days, I can't believe that my channel is already 9 years old, and due to the fact on how far things have changed. And I'm so thankful that you guys have stuck around no matter what, because you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. The other thing I'm going to say is that years ago, you guys weren't just watching Cool 412 the wrestler, or just Cool Behan 412, whatever I wanted to call it back then. But just Cool 412 was one way to go. You guys were watching the founder and the creator of 412 Films. And I'm just so thankful that you guys are amazing, and with a lot of support and a big heart on your guys' sleeves. And I am so thankful for that. Yet there is no doubt in my mind but more importantly, I'm not going to give up. I've already said that up dozens of times. Can't help it. My mind may be a repeat sometimes, but there is no doubt that I'm not going to give up, no matter what. And yet, though, for so many people out there, it is an amazing time. No doubt about that. And yet, though, is that I am out here as the founder and the creator of 412 Films, not as cool 412 and not as any of the characters I voiced, but I'm out here to speak from my heart after everything I've been through. And for these past 9 years, it's been an amazing time in 412 Films than I had in a long time. I've met great wrestling legends like Rob Van Dam, Sabu, 2 times in a row for the past few years. Make that a year in a row now. So, yeah. But needless to say, it's been a lifetime experience for me. That I did not see coming at the time, but hey, what can you do at least? But most of all I want to say is from the bottom of my heart, once again, thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I wanted to do this live stream because I just wanted to get some things off my chest after everything I've been through. I have been recovering from my counseling for 4 months, and soon into next month in January, it'll mark 5 months. 5 months from that day. I've been in counseling. But I'm just so thankful enough that I'm getting so much better. And yet, I'm really excited for 2024 because I got something big planned out for you guys. Because I'm not going to say what it is, it'll spoil the surprise. As far as I do know, I think everyone is going to be very surprised what else is next. Because if everyone did see some of the ending credit scenes of both projects, which was Code Loves Vegas to a Merry Birthday Celebration, because I had fun doing those, because yet there is no doubt that I'm already happy enough to be back here to even give you guys some of the best videos of all time, and there is no doubt I'm never going to give up. And most of all, if you guys have any questions for me of what I've been up to, or if you guys have any questions on what's next for the channel, leave a leave your questions on the chat, and I'll be sure to get to them. But for right now, this is an important update for 2024. Now then, 2024 is already going to be the big one yet. Excuse me real quick. I gotta take this. Pardon the hasty interruption from a phone call from my grandmother, but I got eggs. So I'm going to be right back in just a minute. So excuse me. And luckily, Charles will take over. Charles Jones will take over the live chat. If you guys have any questions for him, please do leave him a question on the chat. I'm going to be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. Um, Yet though, my grandma had me eat eggs, so I had to apologize there on how hungry I was. And yet, uh, I even got myself a nice cold root beer while I was ahead. Once again, apologies. I did want to come back up, excuse me, and eat the eggs in front of you guys because that would have been rude. And it would have been against some guidelines, I guess. So I'm just trying to play by the rules at least and not cause any trouble. But yet, though, I tried telling my grandmother that I was live right now, but from the looks of it, I think the vibration from my cell phone really made the stream. And I don't think anyone saw that one coming. And I had to apologize once again on the lighting. The light bulb in my room looks a little bit burnt out, so, or in this case, a filming studio like this. But my sincere apologies, everyone. And I'm pretty sure we'll get this sorted out on the next live stream for 2024. That's right, you heard. There will be a live stream for 2024. And not only that, there will be a lot more episodes for the 412 and Astro Boy series being planned out. And if anyone is hyped for the new 2K24 video game coming out, please let me know in the chat or in the comments. Excuse me. Like I said, I had some root beer. My sincere apologies, everyone. Excuse me. So, anyways, as I was pointing out, there will be a lot more episodes planned out for 2024 for the 412 and Astro Boy series. And I think you guys are going to love what I'm going to be doing because there has been so much I've been planning, and I don't want to spoil anything or project title names and all that for newer episodes. But stay tuned to the channel because starting by tomorrow after ACW Alliance Championship Wrestling, scheduled to be premiered by, hold on. Yes. Part 1 is scheduled to be premiered at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And of course, the other is scheduled to be premiered at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Like Alliance Championship Wrestling and TNW have really been a part of this channel since God knows how long. And Rambling the Rabbit. Hey, what's up, man? Well, most of all, everyone does know is that this live stream is dedicated to everyone here who has been around the channel. I am so glad that you guys are here no matter what. And for the fun of this live stream, I'm just glad that Rambling the Rabbit is here. And I want to say thank you. It's great to be back. And yet, there will be a lot more episodes in 2024 for the 412 and Astro Boy series as promised. While, of course, no matter what, it will get amazing. And there is no doubt about it. This live stream is dedicated to everyone here. And yet, the live stream is dedicated to everyone here for all the support for the past months. But yet, hey, what's up, Shadow? Welcome. What's up, brother? It's been a long time. Uh-oh. Looks like Abby the Witch just showed up. If I were everyone, I would duck and cover. Who knows what could happen? It just feels great to be back here on the channel. As I was saying, it's been 4 months since I've been recovering and counseling. Because Abby the Witch is here. That's why. It's been 4 months since I've been in recovery. Knowing I've already pointed out the details earlier in the stream. Hey, take it easy, Abby. Besides, I get you're upset. This is a live stream for my comeback. And last thing I need is you upset, Abby. So calm down. But luckily, it feels great to be back here after everything I've been through. So now then. The other important update is for 2024, not only will there be a lot more wrestling matches for TNW standards. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, there will be a lot more, not only TNW, ACW, and HWF wrestling matches involving TNW standards, but yet, I just want to announce that GWE will also come back to GHP's channel. After everything that this young man has been through, I think that GWE should come back, and no matter what, there will be a lot more that could happen. Sure thing, Abby. Sure thing. But more importantly, there will be some AMVs coming out next year. That is if depending on what I do next. If anyone has not seen the Christmas present I gave you guys on the last AMV I did, including Voltaire and Dawn, that was an idea planned out by everyone from 412 Films. And I immediately loved the idea because who knows what could happen for the 412 and more likely the 412 and Astro Boy series. Almost said 412 and Sonic, but I'll answer that in just a minute, man. Almost said 412 and Sonic, but it's actually 412 and Astro Boy right now. But anyways, There will be a lot more episodes planned out for the 412 and Astro Boy series. And I think you guys are going to be very, very surprised. Well, dang, man. Didn't know Ring of Honor would be doing that. Anyways. Well, the only Christmas present Santa got me this year, GSP, was some wrestling figures. And of course, I even got a Scarlet in my collection. So now I got 2 Scarlet figures in the collection, which I did not see coming. But if I had a Karrion Kross in my collection, once again, that would be nice to see at least. And speaking of which, folks, there will be a channel trailer, a brand new one, coming out either by this Friday or somewhere before New Year's Eve. Well, my reaction was that, dang, I didn't know the arena for AEW got that empty just real quick. Because knowing the whole ordeal with WWE and AEW, you just don't know what to expect. But I'm already glad enough that CM Punk is back home where he belongs, and that is the WWE. And yet, I really hope CM Punk does win the World Heavyweight title, or probably any other way it could happen. Excuse me. Like I said, I had root beer earlier. Or probably to see Randy Orton win the title from Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns has held on to the Undisputed Universal Championship for over the 1,000 day mark, but has already achieved a lot more records than anyone in the wrestling books, which I'm kind of shocked about. And I hope that Gunther does lose the Intercontinental title sooner or later to somebody, and that goes for Rhea Ripley. But the women's title, the women's world title, however, I'm kind of impressed with a little bit, but a little too similarity to the world heavyweight title Seth Rollins is holding on to. But I'm also impressed that a lot has changed over the years for professional wrestling, and you just don't know what to expect. While the women's title, yeah, that is true, GHP, that is true. But most importantly, I just pray and hope that one of these days that Io Sky loses the women's title to somebody, which I'm kind of shocked. It was first held on to by Asuka for quite a while until Bianca Belair won it at the event. And then Io Sky cashed in to win the title. And yet, I'm just glad the title changed over 3 times at least. But I had a feeling that Io Sky would win the title because Io has been through so much in her career in professional wrestling, and there is no doubt about it that Io Sky definitely deserves this title. But soon she's bound to lose it to somebody, but I just pray and hope it might happen. Yeah, I'm hoping for that same thing too, GHP, because if Cody Rhodes definitely fulfills his story and wins the championship one of these days from Roman Reigns, that would be a big deal. But yet, though, CM Punk is gunning for Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship. Well, of course, last I checked, that Randy Orton is gunning for Roman Reigns' title as well. That is if both of them. That is if one of them do win the Royal Rumble coming up in January. Now, the Royal Rumble, I've been hyped about since the announcement was made that CM Punk came back. I literally was shocked out of my mind knowing CM Punk was somebody I already met since this year back in August at the Plaza. The Cauliflower Alley Club has had a huge history of professional wrestlers that has competed from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, even the 90s to today. And yet you just never know what to expect at the Cauliflower Alley Club. And yet, fair enough there, Shadow Fiend. Fair enough. And speaking of Shadow Fiend, folks, he has held on to the TNW World Heavyweight title over 15 times. And yet, already has his own history at the time. But back to what I was saying is that GWE will not only make its comeback in 2024, but so will TNW and ACW and HWF in March, just like we always do every once a year for you guys. And to start things off in January, coming up in 2024, that's not what I heard from you, man. You won the title over 15 times. Now, if AJ Lee were to return in WWE alongside her husband CM Punk, I mean, CM Punk did kept getting asked in the back, like, how's AJ? How's AJ? But after the response, who knows what could happen if she does return to the WWE. But yet, as I was saying, starting in January, not only will GWE make its comeback, but in March, TNW, ACW, and HWF will do the same thing. Yeah, but you did win the ECW World Heavyweight title. And I had to apologize if I've forgotten. Anyways, as I was saying. Yeah, that's true. Anyways, as I was saying, luckily GWE will make a return in January, along with the 412 and Astro Boy series, while mostly. Hold on. Excuse me. Like I said, had a root beer. So GWE will return in January, while most of all, so will the 412 and Astro Boy series. While coming up in March, TNW, ACW, and HWF will also make a comeback as well, due to the fact that we always do these comebacks every March. So no matter what, hey man, it's not my fault. At least you gave it your all in there. That's all that matters. Because TNW is about pride and respect, just like everyone here. But yet, though, I appreciate that. But yet, though, as I was saying, we do this every once a year, and no matter what, it's dedicated to everyone here because TNW is filled with pride and respect, while ACW honors that tradition as well, along with the HWF. Because this is pride, this is respect, and honor. And there's no doubt about it. TNW, ACW, and HWF will be remembered for a long time, all I could say. Along with the 412 and Astro Boy series. So in the meantime, though, stay tuned probably for this Friday, knowing there might be a new channel trailer coming up. Either probably it might happen tomorrow after ACW or probably around Friday. And most of all, stay tuned for a trailer for the 412 and Astro Boy series because I think you guys are going to be surprised of what's going to happen within the 412 and Astro Boy series. And no matter what, I think you guys are going to be very, very surprised. So anyways, we're going to end the live stream from here, but if you guys have any more questions, please leave me a question in the chat. I'll be sure to get back to you immediately right now or sometime sooner or later. Generation Wrestling Entertainment. Now that is a lot better that I can tell, man. And I was about to say earlier, oh, crickets, 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 crickets. How wonderful. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for the amazing support for these past 4 months, for the live streaming, and everyone being here. I want to thank you all so much for all these supports since last summer. Well, of course, including this month for the past 4 months now. I want to thank you guys so much for your amazing support. We're going to end the stream right here. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for the trailers that I told you about. And, of course, have a great week, everyone. And, of course, Happy New Year. Oh, heck yeah. Wait, what? One more question. Well, now that's a good question, man. Right as I was about to end the stream. That partnership sounds like a great one. I'll give it that. So, if you guys want to see the partnership between WSC and GWE made official, I kind of like it. So, if everyone else loves the idea, please leave a comment or go support my friend GHP, and we'll be sure to see what we can do from there for the storyline. Once again, I was just about to say, thank you all so much for your amazing support last summer, including to the past 4 months now. And all I want to say is thank you all so much. Have a great the rest of your weekend, everyone. And the rest of your week, everyone, coming up for the weekend, knowing New Year's Eve is coming up. And all I want to say is, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so much. And have a great week, everyone. And, of course, Happy New Year. Oh, heck yeah!